Bye guys. Wave you, wave you, wave you. Sorry Archie, sorry. Hey guys, Colleen here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, make sure to subscribe on your way out and check out all my other videos. Today we're going to do a get ready with me chit chat, kind of get up to speed with what's been going on with me health wise. A lot of you know, those who follow me, I would have had thyroid surgery back in December, and it's about the 3-month mark in my recovery, so I'm like, you know what, it's time to give you guys an update, you know, and of course give you all an update on this long awaited vanity that I've been talking about for the past month and a half or so. Yeah, and of course you'll get to see me talk about these things whilst I do this look here, which is completely not typical of a Colleen look, but you know what, I like it. I'm liking the olive green. If you see my cat's tail or head or whatnot, let's just say he wants to be a makeup guru too, because every time I film he's always here, always in the mix. So yeah, let's just get into it, and I apologize in advance for all background noise. It's Carnival Tuesday, and I said, you know what, let me do this because I'm about to do some work and then head out and probably get something to eat, taking sights. So yeah, let's get into this video, shall we? You do see a orange tail, a ginger tail somewhere in the shot. That is Archie. He says hi. But anyways, I just wanted to come on here to do an update, a life update, and a get ready with me, you know. Ask where it is I'm going, I don't know, but I'm getting ready nonetheless. So for those who've been following, y'all would know that I had thyroid surgery back in December. So this is like going on the 3-month mark. As you can see, this is the incision here. It's healing very nicely. It looks much nicer in person than it does on camera, which is kind of strange to say, but they cut along one of the lines in my neck so that when it heals like a natural neckline, I guess. You know, some of us have those. But I can tell you that my recovery probably in the first month was a bit rough. There were a lot of things that I took for granted. So homegirl did a video. She drove right after she was discharged from surgery, from the hospital. I don't know what I was thinking, but I can tell you that morphine is a hell of a thing. Let me just fix that. Ugh. Yeah, morphine is a hell of a thing, because no lie, I was still like highly medicated. They would have used morphine for the pain during the surgery, and I could tell you morphine is a hell of a thing. I thought I was superwoman. I was like, this is nothing. This is nothing. Now, I think about a month or so ago, I did go on Instagram stories to ask you guys what questions you had for me. I'll answer a couple of them. I think the first one is exactly what my condition was. I had what you call a multi-nodular goiter, and that basically means the nodules in your thyroid, they grow out of sync and they grow into this big mass that in medical terms they call a goiter. It can be an indicator of you being either hypo or hypertensive, but of course it all depends. You have to show other symptoms in order for you to get that diagnosis. For me, fortunately enough, I was neither. I just had this huge lump in my throat that was giving me problems, you know. So yeah, I had a multinodular goiter. Someone else asked if I missed it coming out of surgery, like missed. I wouldn't say I missed it because for me, I had trouble breathing and swallowing, which is the reason why I took it out. So I can't say necessarily that I missed it, you know. I found that to be a real interesting question. But next question is hi, hope you're doing well. What was the pain threshold like? Now this one is interesting because I could only speak subjectively, you know. Pain is something that is unique, or at least your tolerance to pain is unique to everyone. I usually have a very high threshold in terms of pain tolerance. In the immediate beginning of, like, after coming out of surgery, I felt fine. I felt great. I mean, I was talking. I was grateful I was able to talk after, because there was a risk that I could have lost my voice and all that. But then, like, later on, when the healing process was really, like, really coming together, the pain was bad, especially in the night, because of course you had to lay a certain way. You couldn't just lay any old way. You can't twist and turn any old way, and you can't lift things up for a while. Alright, so it was different for me because I've had like C-sections, and I'm able to manage, well, I was able to manage that pain much better than the incision on my neck. I don't know, maybe it's the location of it, you know, and because you're just like moving real like delicate and stuff, you don't know how to move. But yeah, it's, I mean, I'm feeling much better now, you know, but I would say the first month was really like an adjustment for me. It's definitely an adjustment for me. The surgery took 5 hours to complete. Gosh, I should have put a headband, the silver. It took 5 hours to complete. They put me under general. Well, there's only general they could do for that type of surgery. For me, this was the second time I've been under general anesthetic, and I can tell you, like, I don't like it. I don't like being unable to account for missing time, you know. I think that freaked me out, because they would have wheeled me in and started my surgery around 11 a.m. and when I came to, it was like 7 in the night, and asked me what happened. I don't know. I just saw darkness, place dark, and I was like, I lost time. And for me, losing time like that freaks me out, because when they put you under, it's like a death-like sleep. You're going under, and I'm like, if this is what death is like, oh, I'm sorry to freak out like that, but that's just how I feel, you know. That's just how I feel about the situation. It's just because basically they put your entire body under paralysis. Everything is paralyzed, including your ability to breathe. So I was hooked up to a breathing machine. Thank God it worked. It was working and there was no complications there, but I did have complications. But yeah, it was like I was talking to someone at work. I was in court and they were just asking how I was doing because they know, you know, I had to go in and get that thing done. And I told them because they were telling me they had relatives who've gone under general and never woke up, like never. And I was telling them, listen, that was like my biggest fear, going under, and that was it. And the story and the Colleen and the, you know, that freaked me out completely. So yeah, I am grateful that I'm here talking to you guys. I'm up, I'm feeling great, you know. Someone asked, so like, what was the experience like? It was scary, it was surreal. I think when my doctors came to me the following day and they were checking on me and then they were giving me the update, I think getting their recollection of what took place certainly put me, like, it gave me a different perspective on life, you know. I'll put some P.Louise on. Yeah, it gave me a different perspective on life because until you've had something where you either had a near-death experience or you have to go and do surgery, which is basically 1 foot in the door, 1 foot in a grave kind of situation. You know, only then your perspective on life and stuff kind of differs. My doctor basically said that there were some unexpected twists and turns in my surgery. It wasn't the typical, it wasn't bad, but then it wasn't like the typical surgery that they were expecting to have because you know, they look at me, they're like, oh well, in spite of that issue, she's healthy, she doesn't have any diabetes or high blood pressure or heart problems, you know, or breathing problems, that kind of stuff. So anyways, like I said, the surgery took 5 hours, which in my opinion I find was long, but I don't know, it was long. I didn't, yeah. They said that when they went in, the goiter was much bigger than what it showed up on the ultrasound, because they do an ultrasound on your neck to see what's going on. So they said that the right side, which of course was the side that you guys probably were seeing pushing out more, was much bigger than they thought, and the middle piece, now your thyroid is like a butterfly shape and there's like a middle piece here, a little piece that was also very huge, and the left was normal. So he basically said we didn't have to take out your full thyroid, which was the great news. reviews. I was so happy. So I don't, as far as I know, of course I will still have to do my thyroid function tests and whatnot just to make sure everything's working. But for now, I don't have to be on any medication for my thyroid, which is a great thing, right? Let me just find a brush here. I'm using the Juvias Nomad palette. I love this palette. I don't see a lot of people like talking about this palette. My only gripe is it doesn't have names for the colors, so it's annoying. Like if I were to do a tutorial on this, so this is why I'm just doing a get ready with me, because a tutorial would just be nightmarish. Yeah, I'm using the orangey, the only orange shade in this palette. You know, he didn't have to take out the whole thing. Hooray, hurrah. This is where things get interesting. He said that when they go in, they have to like tie off blood vessels and stuff so you won't be bleeding out. He said they did that, and in the removal process I lost a lot of blood. He said I lost over 600 mLs of blood, which, I mean, is no big whoop. It's a pint of blood. A lot of us donate blood and give a pint of blood, you know. But he said that that is unusually high for a surgery like this. On average, patients lose 200 to 300 mLs of blood. It's in essence a kind of bloodless surgery. So mine was pretty bloody. But he said that because I've been like taking good care of myself in terms of diet, taking supplements and whatnot, I did not miss that blood because my blood count was very high. Okay, so where was I blood count right now? He said the average blood count for someone is around 9, thereabouts. Well, I'm going in with the pukey shade now. I had a blood count of 13 before the surgery, and my blood count after was 11. So yeah, of course, you know, they had to ask, so what is it that you're taking, eating, you know? And I said, listen, Granny was right when she said take that cod liver oil. And they were like, okay. That slight complication, my body was able to bounce back from that. The question I got was, what was the strangest thing that I experienced? Did I experience anything strange or weird or bad coming out of the surgery? The strangest thing I did experience, and I'm gonna be full and frank with you guys, is that I have a bald spot at the top of my head, and I discovered that probably 2 weeks after the surgery. That was when I was able, like, I was comfortable enough to move my neck around and like bend and wash my hair and stuff like that. So your girl washed her hair, and when she was like drying it, she found the bald spot, and of course she went to the doctor and he prescribed Pantagor, which funny enough I took earlier last year for hair growth. He was saying that it could be possibly a case of alopecia areata, and that is a condition where your immune system attacks your hair follicles and they drop out. So I have a bald spot, and I'm gonna show you. Don't be alarmed, it's growing back. I have a bald spot like right there. You see that? Right there. It's growing back, thank God, and thank God it's not bad as some people. I was watching, there's this Canadian YouTuber I watch, SL Miss Glam. She revealed just the other day that she has that same condition, and hers is like on the sides of her head, and it's really bad. And they say it's usually as a result of stress. The only stress I can think of is the stress of my body going through the surgery and having to recover, you know. So that is like the strangest thing that has happened to me regarding the thyroid surgery and whatnot. I am going in with this AOA pigment here. It is a brown blue pigment. I did use a little bit of the Inglot Duraline. I would recommend overall one. You use a mixing medium when you're using a pigment. Put that on the center of my lid. Look how beautiful that looks, guys. That's in terms of, you know, the after effects and stuff. What I will say is, if you see a bump or a lump, or if you have heavy breathing or your heart rate's fast and whatnot, it might be your thyroid. Just get it checked out, because your thyroids kind of manage all your other functions, your organs and whatnot, and you're really decreasing the quality of your life if you don't get it checked out, you know. So I would tell anybody, get it checked out. Me getting the surgery done is probably the best thing I ever did in terms of self-care. Let me finish off the rest of my face and then talk about the situation with Vanity. Okay, first set of concealer is on. Of course, I will list everything in the description below. I am using the new L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer, and I really do like this concealer. Of course, the shade I got is not a very bright shade, which I still do like. I got 410 Almond. I just want to thank everybody who sent me messages, kept me in their prayers. I appreciate that, because after hearing, you know, I don't want to say near misses, but just the unexpected twists and turns with my surgery, I would say definitely God had an angel looking over me, and it was not my time, and I am super grateful and thankful. In terms of the Vanity, now you guys know that I would have basically hinted at getting a custom made Vanity a while ago. I would have ordered it a while ago from a very popular, highly recommended woodwork business. Alright, so the girl, you know, basically reached out to the person, sent them drawings, made deposit. That's to tell you how serious I am about getting my new Vanity. And we basically agreed as per the contract. I am a lawyer, you all know this, so of course if anybody would appreciate terms of a contract, it would be me. Alright, let me just blend this out some more. How you find this looking? Looking okay? It's kind of different from what I usually do. So yeah. Now, according to what we agreed to, because I would have basically placed this order, I would have contacted them mid-December, but because it was Christmas and I was recovering from my thyroid surgery, I was like, let me meet you after the Christmas period, you know. So yeah, so they got the money, got the drawings. We were in constant communication, or at least I was, in terms of what it is I wanted. And the delivery date was supposed to be the 8th of February, which from what y'all saw, those who follow me, y'all would have seen me say, you know, I can't wait to get it because I get it this weekend, blah blah blah. It never came. It never came. An excuse was given regarding the lighting guy because there is a light fixture in it. He wasn't ready. I was like, okay, so the delivery date was moved to the 11th to accommodate this lighting guy, which I did not have a problem with at the point in time. And after that date, it was again missed because people said he scratched the mirror, aka the lighting guy again, said lighting guy scratched the mirror. And they needed to extend the delivery date. Yeah, so it stands right now that it's Carnival weekend. I don't have my Vanity, despite having told said person and said person agreeing to me getting my Vanity well before Carnival because I did not want this situation to happen. So basically the deadline date has now been moved to the 28th of February. Of course, I'm super pissed, and I did communicate my annoyance with their inability to deliver on time, right? And then of course there was the issue of the actual building of the Vanity. I sent very detailed instructions and drawings, and of course they did not follow said instructions and drawings, which of course contributed to the further delay to the 28th. Of course, my thing about it is I would have asked for an update picture since the 25th of January, and they sent me an update picture, was it last week? Last week, the week of the 19th, either the 19th or the 20th, somewhere thereabouts. They would have sent me an update picture, and I had to basically say, what the hell is this? This is not what I ordered. This isn't, I'm not paying for this. So of course that caused delay there, and I am mad pissing vexed because they would have taken on, and they would have admitted to taking on jobs after mine and finishing those jobs, and mine was still very much outstanding. You know, I find that to be very unprofessional. I'm waiting to see if they will be able to deliver, like they said, on the 28th, failing which they have to return all of my money without a penny lost to me. Because this is unacceptable. Unacceptable. I definitely will not be recommending them to anybody, even after I get my unit, you're getting a recommendation from colleague. Not at all. It could be how good you built it, the mere fact that you operated the way you did. You're not getting a review from me, at least not a good one, you know. So yeah, so that is the situation there. So I am hoping, fingers crossed, that by the time this video goes up, I do have a unit to show you guys and for you guys to see me organize and for me to put everything back together, because I like to tell you, I have makeup everywhere and it is pissing me the frig off that I have makeup everywhere. I can't find anything. My cat is all in it, you know, and I just want to get on with my life. That, you know, like I feel as if my life is on pause because of this, because the place is in complete and absolute chaos. Alright, let me finish off the rest of my face and conclude this get ready with me update video. In case you ask, this is the LA Colors liquid liner on my eyes, and I did use the NYX gel liner, retractable eyeliner crayon, and this is in the shade Golden Olive for my waterline. Okay, so this is the finished look here. My bun is being cut off, but that's okay. This is the finished look here. Thanks for checking in on me. I appreciate it. I hope these updates satisfy some of the questions you may have as it relates to, one, my thyroid situation and how I'm going with that, and then two, where's my vanity, dude, where's my vanity. Of course, that one is an ongoing issue. I am hoping that homeboy keeps his word and actually deliver my vanity on the day he indicated, because all other times he would have set dates and missed every single deadline, every single deadline. And I have been very patient and very tolerant of the situation up until now. I think, honestly speaking, if he misses this, I will more or less come back here and just put everything out. All the screenshots, all the drawings, all the DMs, all the pictures, all the conversations. And yeah, and basically that will be the extent of my review, you know. So yeah. Yeah. That's to tell you how pissed I am, because my thing is, once money is involved, once you've taken my money and you said you're gonna do something, do it, or just don't even engage me, period. That's me, you know. So yeah, I really like this look though, guys. I don't usually do such very vampy looks like this, especially for daytime. But yeah, I like it, you know. I may step out my house just to take in the festivities. I don't know. I mean, I literally could walk out my house and there's carnival, you know. But thank you so very much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And until the next time, bye guys. Wave you, wave you, wave you. Sorry, Archie. Sorry. Bye.